extension. Stay on the line for us. This is a developing story. Earlier this morning, you announced the discontinuation of the use of Russian-made Sputnik vaccine in the national vaccination program with immediate effect until it has received the WHO emergency use listing. Well, the media statement that you issued out, however, said people who received the first dose will be offered their second dose to complete the vaccination schedule. The discontinuation is being done out of abundance of caution that men who receive Sputnik vaccine may be at higher risk of contracting HIV when exposed to it. Can you just provide clarity as to the reason why the Sputnik vaccine is being discontinued? Is it because of you're still waiting for the WHO emergency use directive, or there are some issues attached to this vaccine?
Thank you very much. Basically, what happened is this, that the South African Health Products Regulatory Authority, SAPRA, issued a media statement following the outcome of the review of data that they conducted together with the Lama International. The study indicated that there were concerns with respect to the safety and effectiveness of this vaccine on the basis of the platform, which is the platform on which it was developed. And the safety and effectiveness relates specifically to populations that are at risk of HIV infection, where you have a high presence of pre-existing AD5 specific neutralizing antibodies in the general population. So it is not that we are waiting for the WHO pre-approval. It's a question of, as we stated in our statement, that out of abundance of caution, because the populations that are at risk of HIV infections, where such populations are high, it is advisable that the administration of this vaccine be discontinued.
Director,
so it is on that basis that we issued the statement, and also to say that where you have populations or individuals who have received this vaccine already, depending, of course, on their health status, they may continue to receive the second dose or the second component in order to complete their schedule.
Well, isn't that a bit confusing then, because you received a highly cautionary instruction, if you like, from this study, but yet you would like to administer the second dose? Doesn't that...
Because we are saying that the people who are going to continue to receive, or who are going to receive the second component, it will be determined on the basis of their health status. It doesn't mean that all the people who have received the Sputnik vaccine have been exposed to HIV infection. So the factual question will be answered at the vaccination point, whether this particular individual is at risk, in fact, of exposure to HIV.
So the second dose will still be administered, and you think that is, and you can bank on it that it is still safe to do that?
The issue is, what must be noted is that the risk is enhanced in individuals who are already exposed to HIV/AIDS. But what we are saying is that it has to be established that the people, the 108 or so persons that have received the first dose, are they also exposed to HIV or not? So it is among people who are already infected, that's where the risk lies.
Yeah, but we have got a number of people that essentially do not know their HIV AIDS status. What would be then the modality to complement the duality of the issues that we're dealing with here?
That's what we are saying. We are talking about the privacy of individuals. We are talking about the discontinuation of the administration of the vaccine. So we are dealing with a population of about 108 persons who have received the Sputnik vaccine. And that is a consideration that will be made in consultation with the health authorities and the people concerned. But the general administration of this vaccine is discontinued in the country.
Is Namibia using any other vaccine that is not approved by WHO for emergency use?
No, all the vaccines that we have received pre-approval by WHO for emergency listing, whether it is AstraZeneca, whether it is Sinopharm, whether it is Johnson & Johnson, whether it is Pfizer. They have all received pre-approval by WHO and also other authorities. And in fact, all these vaccines are being distributed through the COVAX facility.
So was Sputnik V the exception?
Sputnik V was the exception. But Sputnik V had received, it was assessed, the Namibia Medicines Regulatory Council made an assessment, and in consultation with the Minister of Health and Social Services, it was then approved for use in Namibia, as it was made, as it was approved in other countries. The Sputnik vaccine is being used in quite a number of countries around the world.
And I'm just curious, Mr. Nangombe, do we have an idea as to the number of people that have already taken Sputnik V?
In Namibia, yes, I told you, we have vaccinated about 108 persons.
Say that again?
We have vaccinated about 108.
Okay.
108.
All right. Yes. Mr. Nangombe, let me thank you for the update and clarity on the discontinuation of Sputnik V. We appreciate your time with us.
Thank you very much.